Welcome back. There is a live look outside at the Oregon coast from our In Its Spanish Head Resort Hotel camera in Lincoln City. Thanks for watching Afternoon Live. Avoiding the things that trigger our negative emotions has become a popular way to handle mental health issues, but is there a more positive and active approach we can take? Here to share ways we can be more intentional in prioritizing happiness, we welcome back transformation specialist and author of Freedom is Your Birthright, Dr. Dravon James. Great to see you.
Hey, Hannah, it's good to see you as well.
So tell me about this word glimmers. What are glimmers?
Glimmers are those things that make you feel good, like the smell of oatmeal and raisin cookies or, the holidays, something that makes you feel good. For me, it's a sunrise or a sunset, those things that trigger a feeling of safety and happiness.
And it can be all kinds of things. It could be a person, a location, all different categories.
Yeah, I say it's the four W's, the who, what, when, where of your life. Like who makes you smile? What makes you smile? When's the last time you caught yourself smiling just for no particular reason? Where were you, right? Sometimes we overlook those moments, don't we? When we catch ourselves smiling, we just don't pay attention to that.
Yeah, how do we be more intentional in noticing those happy moments and keeping track of them?
Oh, I have this that I work with my clients. I call it a smile journal for those of them who are under a lot of stress. This is you just jot down at the end of the day, take about 5 minutes to say when I caught myself smiling today, and just be intentional about making sure you catch yourself, make yourself find something to smile about. Like, oh my gosh, I like that color orange on you, something like that that really makes you feel warm and safe.
And does gratitude play into that as well?
Absolutely. The more grateful we are, the less triggered we are about the things that make us feel unsafe. When we think about things that make us feel grateful, we feel this sense of calmness, this sense of belonging and wholeness.
And really just a few minutes a day can start to make a difference.
You bet. A few minutes a day, even it doesn't even have to be up to 5 minutes, Hannah. If you spend 2 minutes, focus on the things that make you feel good. You'll be amazed. Your mind will automatically be tuned in to finding things that make you feel good.
So do you see happiness as kind of a muscle that we have to take special care of?
That's a great analogy. It is a muscle, and if you don't use it, it will atrophy, just like our physical muscles. So make sure that we're taking care of our happiness. Happiness is a choice, but we do have to work at it. We work at being stressed out and worried because things come up and we focus on them. Let's try at least 2 minutes a day, focus on the things that make us happy, make us feel safe, make us feel like we belong.
Do you have tips to help people stay present in the moment? Because I hear that advice often, but we're so busy. I think about working parents, we're all running around all the time. What are some ways we can kind of hone in on those happy times?
Oh, I love this question because we can do some really simple things right in the middle of a meeting or in the middle of the carpool line. One is to connect to your breath. Force yourself to take deep breaths to the count of four in, to the count of four out. Keeps you present in this moment. Use the physical senses, the touch. What am I touching right now? Pay attention to the texture of your steering wheel if you're in the car, right? That zooms you into the present moment, calms down your nervous system, and activates your parasympathetic nervous system, which is the thing part of ourself that says you're safe, you're okay in this moment. So doing those things, and then be mindful of the things that we talk about, right? Move our conversation to the more positive part of things.
And what about, yeah, other things that you're taking in, feeding your mind more positive energy as well?
Yes, absolutely. Read something that makes you laugh. And years ago, we don't do this so much, but years ago, there used to be the comic strip in the newspaper, right? A little laugh in the middle of the day, but find something that's humorous, that makes you smile. Purposefully connect with somebody who's upbeat, and have a 2-second conversation at the water cooler or something like that. But seek out positive things to be around and people to be around.
Yeah, and when you feel those negative thoughts or feelings creep in, how do you kind of be aware of that and then able to move it to the side for at least a moment if you can?
Oh, Hannah, I love that. Do not ignore those negative thoughts. I do this process called shining the light of awareness on them. So when something comes in your mind, like, oh, maybe you left a meeting and it made you feel really cringy the way someone spoke to you, say to yourself, oh, I see you're thinking about the way that person spoke to you at the meeting. It's okay to be upset about that.
Hmm.
So give yourself permission. Don't let it crawl around in your brain for free. Shine the light of awareness on it. Speak to your part of yourself and watch it simmer down inside of you. Don't let it sneak around in there, just start growing and gathering speed. It's okay to be upset about something. You're human, but now we can calm down. We can forgive them. We can forgive ourselves. We can move forward.
I love that. And finally, just so simple, but moving our bodies can help us feel better all the time.
All of the time, get that body moving to whatever extent you can move it. You don't have to go out and run a marathon. Maybe turn on some music and dance as wildly as you can for a few minutes. Just shake that energy up and you don't let it sit there stagnant. You'll be amazed at how that just lightens your mood. Movement increases our endorphins. Endorphins make us happy.
You are just full of love and light. I feel so positive after talking to you. Thank you for spending some time with us today.
Well, thank you for having me, Hannah.
We'll see you soon. Again, Dr. Dravon's book is Freedom is Your Birthright, and we'll have more information on our website at katu.com. We'll be right back with more Afternoon Live right after this.